Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to be impressed with Wilfred Ndidi. His ability to break up play and recycle balls are key components, and once he's in possession, he does tend to keep things very simple, never gets over-ambitious, just quietly gets on with his job and rarely gets caught out.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Mahrez. Shot, surely! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Iwobi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Guiri. A heavy challenge. Moved on forwards. Mondi. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Benacer. Now it's Guiri. Benrahma. Nouri. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Lookman. Referee's given a throw. Benacer. Atal. Boudaoui. Benrahma. Mandi. That's a sharp pass. Benacer. Forwards and with intent. Aina. Bassi. Aim forwards. Lookman. Can he latch on to this? Cuts out the pass. Benacer. Mandi shifted upfield. Boudaoui. Lookman. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mondi. Boudaoui. Iwobi. Lookman. Good play on the left-hand side here. And it's played forward. Mahrez. Benacer. And here's Mahrez. And it's Mahrez. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's nice. There are a few waiting for it. Cross in. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Ndidi. Aim forwards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Budawi. Nouri. Moved on forwards. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Lookman. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Mahrez cuts it out. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Lookman. Benacer. Muscular approach does pay off here. Lookman. And that's him. Gets his head on it! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Algeria, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Mondi. Benacer. Mahrez. Nigeria making a good start. Nice level of intensity in their play. Lookman. Plenty waiting in the middle. Lovely feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lookman. Lookman goes on a charge down the left. Played in by Lookman. Atal. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Chukwueze looking for a runner. It's come to nothing. Now it's Mahrez. Nice physical challenge. Osimhen. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nigeria.
It's looking pretty clear now, Peter, that the wide players have been told to get the balls in much earlier here.
Jim, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, crosses that are not carefully...
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Lookman, and it's played in here. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Osimhen really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
Benacer. Glory. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now that's well seen too. Bassi. Benacer did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Mondi. In with the challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. Boudaoui. That's a cute ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Benacer. Nil-nil still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Mandy, gently done. Aina. Bassi. Iwobi. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that's really well manoeuvred. Glory. Boudaoui moved on forwards. Aim forwards, expertly cut out, really nicely done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Mahrez. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Asking just too much of him. Ndidi. Iwobi. Bassi. Bassi forwards and with intent. Algeria have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's played forward. Benacer. And it's Iwobi. Aina. Iwobi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Atal. Aim forwards.
Nigeria couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Iwobi. Chukwueze. Aina. That's really well manoeuvred. Defending of the desperate variety. And that is as far as they're going to go. Guiri looks to get on the end of this. Aina. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. And that has been cleared. Atal. Mandy, aim forwards. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. And it's played forward. Ndidi. Lookman. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's in plenty of space here. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Lookman! Chukwueze! He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, they could be caught out here. Iwobi. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Same again, same outcome.
Nigeria really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Budawi. Benrahma. Moved on forwards. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Chukwueze. Aim forwards. And he's there to clear it. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. Lookman. Ndidi. That's really well manoeuvred. And the shots, can he finish? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Ndidi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the ball's come loose here. Takes aim and crosses. That has been knocked clear.
Nigeria clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Budawi. Benrahma. Great work on the overlap. Oh, sweet feet. It's a loose ball. Algeria have a free kick. Oh, it's come loose. That's very neat. It's a mighty effort. And they've got rid. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nouri. No foul, says the referee. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He is through here. Didi. Iwobi. Chukwueze. Oh, cracking ball. Takes a shot. That's a half-decent try.
Iwobi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And it's Morris. Atal. Atal. "30 minutes gone. Lookman gently done. Mondi. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Wins the duel this time. Chukwueze. Chukwueze making good progress on the right-hand side. Guiri. Nouri. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's found support out wide. Benrahma. Chukwueze. Osimhen. Osimhen. Now he's got space here. Lookman. And he's managed to get free. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Benacer, nicely aimed pass. Atal. Lookman producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Could move up a gear here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Boudaoui. Guiri. Over to the left. The cross. Nouri. Mondi. Mandi shifted upfield. Aina. Chukwueze. Tries to get it clear. Benrahma. Guiri. Done delicately. Dink through. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Ndidi. Chukwueze. Played out to the right. Chukwueze providing an outlet on that flank. Chance for a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Boudaoui. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Moved on forwards. Oh, well measured. Osimhen. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Boudaoui. Nouri. Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Trostekong. Ndidi. Trostekong. Bassi. They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. And here's Osimhen. And it's Iwobi. Aimed in towards the centre. Cleared away. Now who's going to be first to this? Benacer. Boudaoui. Atal. Trostekong. Chukwueze. Ndidi, that's a delicate pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. And Didi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Guiri chasing after it. Trostekong. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Aina. That's really well manoeuvred. Clearly not happy with that. Iwobi. Ndidi. Lovely bit of skill. Clears it away. They've played it short. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, it's played into the area. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. And it's Iwobi. There's the shot! Iwobi. Oh, good spread. Chukwueze. Iwobi. Hit into the middle. Real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Atal. Moved on forwards. Lookman. Lookman goes on a run down the left wing. Nice control. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Benrahma. Nouri. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Benrahma. Guiri. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Boudaoui. Across it goes. Well, that is not what he intended. Iwobi. Ndidi. Ndidi. Oh, good-looking ball. Dinks one through. That has been knocked clear. That is lovely. Ndidi. Benrahma. And we hit half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Algeria just need to relax a little and ease off on crosses, Peter. They have the talent to play with more variety and craft.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Mahrez. Algeria getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Atal. And it's played forward. Lookman going full steam ahead down the left flank. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And it's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Benrahma. Nouri. That's really well manoeuvred.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Iwobi. Mahrez. That has been cut short. Ndidi. Good ball, good take. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Aim forwards. Guiri, now he's off and running. Trostekong. Ndidi. Aina. Guiri, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Benacer. And here's Guiri. Guiri! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's hoisted clear. And that is out of play. Nouri. Butawi. Oh, it's come loose. Chukwueze gets it clear. Nouri. Well, played right into his path. Well, that's a ball to nobody in particular. Aina. Chukwueze. And here's Osimhen. Iwobi spread out to the left, played into the middle. Mahrez. Atal. Benacer. Nouri. Benrahma. Nouri. Ndidi, gently done. Boudaoui. Benrahma. Nouri. Defending of the desperate variety. Out to the left it goes. Boudaoui. Nouri. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Chukwueze. Driven forward. Osimhen. Atal. Moved on forwards. Now it's Osimhen. Iwobi. Cleared without complication. Ndidi. That looks a good ball through. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Benacer. That's a lovely, neat pass. Atal. Mahrez looking to run onto it. Benrahma. Gets good distance on it. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Ndidi. And it's Iwobi. Iwobi forwards and with intent. Benacer. Atal. And it's played forward. And he's there to clear it. Boudaoui. Nouri. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He came in hard, very hard. Benacer. Atal. It's a good run down the right. That's going to go a long way. Well, the movement is slick. The whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Now here's the delivery. Bassi getting this one clear. Benacer. It's run loose here. Now it's Osimhen. Out to the right. Chukwueze played with finesse. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Iwobi. Can he deliver? It's anyone's ball now. And here's Osimhen. He can get that clear. And here's Iwobi. Aina. Cross goes in there. Clears it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Osimhen. Chukwueze. Aina. That's good play. Lookman. And here's Osimhen. Aim forwards. Benrahma. Now it's Guiri. Guiri! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Guiri is offering a wry smile there.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Iwobi. That's an excellent interception. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well read, nice interception. Ndidi. Trostekong. Aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Aina. And still, we await the first breakthrough. And here's Osimhen. Chukwueze. Iwobi. Played into space. Time to deliver. That's tidy. Lookman. Cleared away. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nouri. Benrahma. That's a nicely shaped ball. Guiri. Moved on forwards. Ndidi. So, what can they make of this? Udawi. That has found him in acres of space. And the shot! Benrahma. Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Searching passes played there. Boudaoui. And it's played forward. Benacer. Boudaoui. Atal. That has been cut short. Strong running down that left flank. Benacer. Boudaoui. Nouri. Benrahma. Nouri. Now it's Benrahma. Hit into the middle. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Nigeria are making a change now. Aina. Ndidi. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Iwobi. Iwobi spread out to the left. Lookman. Lookman opts to play it back. Iwobi. And here's Boniface. Boniface! And he's heaved it away. Now then, the ball's come loose. Benrahma does really well to win the ball there. Can he spark a counter here? Nouri. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, it's come loose. Bassi. Lookman. Trostekong. Quality ball. Now it's Boniface. Boniface played out towards the right wing. Great run on the overlap here. Now it's Chukwueze. Chukwueze. Shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. And that's aimed into the middle. Mandy tries to clear. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's having a go. And the ball's come loose here. Iwobi. Chukwueze. Oh, good spread. That has been knocked clear. Nouri. Guiri is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Ndidi. Iwobi. Bassi shifted upfield. Aim forwards. And here's Iwobi. Nigeria go in search of a late winner. And it's Ndidi. Plays it out wide. Can he get onto this?
Nigeria really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Benacer. Benrahma. Mondi. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Guiri. Danger averted for now.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, shooting chance! Nigeria making consecutive changes here. Budawi. Nice interception, well timed.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Iwobi. And here's Boniface. Boniface! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Victor Boniface, well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Budawi. Benrahma. Benacer. Played out to the right. Ball swung in. There's the header! Oh, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Moved on forwards. And here's Boniface. Chukwueze.
Nigeria clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Can he latch on to this? Now it's Ben Rama. Thinks about the shot. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Look at bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So the first goal of the game.
It was definitely a brave call by the referee to give that penalty, and I think the way this game has gone, it could easily turn out to be the decisive moment.
Chukwueze. Iwobi. Ndidi caresses it through. Now here's the delivery. And the shot! Worth a try, but not this time.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's Mahrez. Now it's Guiri. Mahrez. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Ndidi. Boniface in acres of space out wide. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, what a climb! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Chukwueze. Iwobi, and it's lofted through here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Benacer. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Guiri. And he's on his way! Ben Rama played out towards the right wing. Showing good feet. And it's played forward. Now it's Boniface. And Nigeria can counter now. And it's Iwobi. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Going for goal! That was travelling.
Algeria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, nice touch. Into the last 5 minutes. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Mondi. Boudaoui. Ndidi. Bassi. And here's Boniface.
Nigeria really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Mondi. Mahrez. Atal. Aim forwards. Now this could be a chance. Mahrez. Atal. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, that's neat. A chance to play it in. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Guiri. He's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Algeria can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And it's Benacer. Benacer.
Algeria nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Bassi. Trostekong. Iwobi. Ndidi, gently done. Iwobi. Clipped into space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Moved on forwards. Now it's Guiri. And it's Osei Samuel. Iwobi. Very nicely done. One good cross, maybe the last chance. The final seconds now. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Boudaoui. Mahrez tries to think it through. Aina. Ndidi. That's an imaginative pass. Played into space out wide. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Algeria really impressed me with their endless energy, the way they went hunting after the ball and were able to force so many errors that they made the most of.